Kyle Larson gets out-dueled by Ty Gibbs for the Xfinity Series race victory. Spot on, spot off, Freddie.
Spot on. I tweeted out, I mean, this guy just went out and beat arguably what we've called on here the best driver in the world right now, the best race car driver in the world. And that's obviously open to interpretation, but listen, and he beat him. He didn't rough him up. I was worried. I thought there was going to be. I just got back to the hotel in time to see the green white checker, and I was thinking that if he gets close, he's going to put the bumper to him, and he never really had to. Kyle had a decent lap, the white flag lap coming to the white, but he missed the last corner, and then that gave Ty the big run down the front stretch. Ty put the pressure on. Kyle blew turn 3 or 4, whatever it was, and Ty drove by and then drove away. So I mean, credit to him. I don't know how that's got to be one of the most satisfying wins you could have when you go out there and beat a guy like Kyle Larson in that kind of scenario. You know, this kid's what, 19, 20 years old. I mean, I don't know how you have a better win right there.
Brett.
I am spot off for Kyle Larson being, to Freddie's point, one of the best, if not the best race car driver in the world, making that many mistakes. If you go back and watch Ty Gibbs, it looked like Ty was making a little more grip than Kyle was at that point in time. But Ty actually got over to his right, and Kyle came over, and Kyle was not clear. And the Ty Gibbs that I've seen race for the past 2 years would wreck him. He's like, screw you, I'm in here. You're coming over into my space. I'm punting you. And he would have turned him to the right. He would have went off the course. Ty Gibbs would have went on to win the race. But Ty didn't do that. Ty lifted, and he let him in. Guess what Kyle did the very next corner? He missed it. He completely freaking missed it, and Ty Gibbs drove by him. So I think you're looking at Ty Gibbs experiencing a little bit of a maturity situation here the last 2 weeks. He didn't get out of the car 2 weeks ago and blow the interview like he would have normally done over Sam Mayer, and then those guys wrecking each other. Here he keeps his composure, and then he lets one of the best race car drivers in the world make a mistake, and he takes advantage of it. So I'm spot off for Larson's execution on that last lap. I don't think that guy needs to be I mean, we praise him as the best in the world, drive like it. But for Ty Gibbs, holy spot on for what he did right there.
TJ.
Maybe Kyle was expecting just to be wrecked and not make that last corner, so he was kind of caught off guard.
Chance,
So,
that's true.
I'm spot on for Ty. Very veteran last lap and a half there. But it could have been overshadowed because last week when him and Sam got together, if you look, did you see them get together? Ty tried to wreck him. He tried to hook him into the wall in the front stretch, and I'm glad it didn't happen. But it's not necessary. But hopefully, it seems like he's growing, into his role more and more, and he's going to realize that you can't just hook everybody. That look, he could have hooked him, but he didn't. And guess what? What was the end result? You still won the race. So you don't just have to hook people when you get a bumper there, even if you can't. Because if he gets a bumper there, Larson might clear him off the last corner. And if he carries that momentum all the way up that straightaway, Ty's probably not going to get another chance at him unless Kyle makes another mistake, which is probably going to be rare. So to take advantage of that right there and live to run another lap, and then ultimately it was only one more corner, you were in second place, right? So to learn from that, and big win for Ty. Very big win for Ty. And I thought Larson was very good. Larson said in his interview that he didn't rough him up back because Ty didn't lean on him at all. So it was just a good race. Yeah. I mean, these guys were going at it, and we got a show out of it.
I think you see Ty maturing this year. I think a lot of that probably has to do with Austin Payton and some of the guys at Pro Sport that have been working with Ty this year. And like you said, though, like he's saying a lot of the right things. He's, gets out of the car. He said, I'm just trying to earn respect, trying to kind of change my personality a little bit before I get to this cup level. But in some of them moments, like you said, it's a different story last week if he doesn't miss Sam and he hooks him in the front stretch. You know what I mean?
Huge story.
So what you're saying and doing out of the car needs to align itself with how you react to some of the stuff in the car. And I think like Brett said, a couple of years ago, he probably hooks Larson right there and goes on to win the race. I see that, you see that maturity level growing, and that's just what going back 2 years when he was running ARCA, that's what we talked about on here. Like super, super talented kid just needs to work on that maturity level, and you see it trending in the right direction. I think, like I said, I think it's a lot of the people that are around him helping him now. But, you know, those little moments where something goes wrong on the racetrack, you just have to react a little bit better.
Right there.
You know, but I think that'll come. Like I said, he's whatever he is, 19 years old or so. You know, you can't expect him to be, you know everything right now. But again,
there are Cup drivers that still
do it. Yeah, I mean, so it is what it is, and he's gonna be around forever. So I mean, I'd love to see him succeed. I'd love to see him do everything right, continue to take the steps in the same direction.
It's time for you to sell your home and make that big move. Let our friends at OfferPad remove all the worry and hassle. Get started today at OfferPad.com.